Hey there, everybody. Hey, welcome to Friday Night Live here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad you tuned in from wherever you may be listening or watching from. As always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and to be here tomorrow. Be sure to go to our page on YouTube and follow along there. We've got our chat overlay up. If you want to be a part of the show, you can send us a comment, question, query, whatever you want. We'll do the best we can to answer it. We'll run through tonight's scores. Very limited action tonight. There have been a few games that have gone final, so we'll have kind of a very short show tonight. Only 56 teams remaining in the state in high school football. We'll run through some of the soccer finals. Today is the Final Four going on up at Fenton, up near St. Louis. So we'll run through some of those as we get those in as well. First off, we'll run through the scores that we have at this time. In the fourth quarter, CBC leads Jackson 35-17. Also in the fourth, Webb City on top of Grain Valley 42-35 in a game that's been back and forth all evening. Also in the fourth, Liberty North is on top of Oak Park 38-7 in that contest. We'll run through the brackets too and tell you what's coming up. Hillsboro 42-28 over Pacific, that game in the fourth quarter as well. Last report, it's 21-14 St. Vincent on top of Crystal City. In kind of an odd game, it was kind of Hannibal was up on top of Lutheran North early on in this contest, and now the reports are that Lutheran North is taking a 62-39 lead over Hannibal. Elsewhere, it has gone final. Seneca and Ava in Class 3 quarterfinals. Seneca defeats Ava 56-8. We have reached out to Seneca head coach Cody Hilburn, but likely on a bus on his way back there. We've got another game just came in as a final here, and it is St. Vincent. That game has gone final 45-14 over Crystal City. So that has gone final there as well. Elsewhere, finals Blair Oaks defeats Westminster 47-29. North Platte over Windsor 42-6. Milan defeats Penny 13-12. Rockhurst topples Nixa 38-14. Nixa scored first in that game on their opening drive in 1 minute and 55 seconds, went up 7-0, then outscored 38-7 the rest of the way. Live for Life over Hazelwood West 65-19. Those are the finals on the games that we have at this point. We'll check here real quick the brackets in football. As you look at the state championship brackets here, we'll start off in 8-man football. A lot of games will be played tomorrow, including in one quarterfinal Lockwood and Archie. That game will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow. St. Paul Lutheran will match up with Bramer. That game also 1 p.m. tomorrow. Tonight, Plattsburgh and South Holt. That game's going on right now. I'm not sure if I've seen a final on that one yet. I will check. And then Worth County will play Schuyler County tomorrow at 1 o'clock as well. In Class 1 football, semifinals, Marionville will host Portageville tomorrow at 1 p.m. St. Vincent and Crystal City, I just read you that final. Misha has not updated that yet. But St. Vincent will move on, and next Saturday, the 25th, they will play the winner of the Marionville-Portageville game. On the other side of the bracket, North Platte and Windsor. I believe that game has gone final. North Platte winning there, and they move on. They'll play Milan, who defeats Penny 13-12. In Class 2 quarterfinal action, Valley Catholic will play Live for Life. That game tomorrow at 1 p.m. Father Tolton and Fair Grove will meet at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Father Tolton. Lamar Lafayette County tomorrow at 1 p.m. and Bowling Green will take on East Buchanan tomorrow at 1 p.m. So all four of the Class 2 quarterfinals will be played tomorrow. Class 3 quarterfinals. Central Park Hills will play St. Francis Borgia, that game tomorrow at 1 p.m. Elsewhere, Westminster Christian and Blair Oaks. Blair Oaks has won that contest tonight, so they move on and they await that Borgia Central Park Hills winner, and they will play next Saturday as well. Seneca moves on after they defeat Ava 56-8. Seneca will move on, and they will play the winner of Odessa and St. Pius X out of Kansas City. That game to be played tomorrow at 1 p.m. And in Class 4, Hillsborough Pacific going on right now. And Hillsborough had the lead at last report, and they will move on and likely play Lutheran North, who was up 62-39 on top of Hannibal. On the other side of the bracket, Jeff City travels to McDonald County. That game tomorrow at 1 p.m. And Nevada will be at Kearney. That game also at 1 p.m. tomorrow in Class 4 quarterfinal action. Class 5, Cape Central and Eureka will play at 1 p.m. tomorrow. We have reached out to Eureka head football coach Jacob Sumner about coming on the show here this evening. We hope to hear from him about their upcoming game tomorrow. Cardinal Ritter at the bottom of that bracket on that other quarterfinal will be playing Fort Zumwalt North. That game at 1 p.m. scheduled for tomorrow. Also tomorrow, Republic Helias travels to Republic at 1 p.m. And Webb City, they appear to be moving on as having a 42-28 lead over Grain Valley, and they await the winner of that Republic Helias Catholic. So you could have two COC teams going in that semifinal. In Class 6, tonight, Jackson playing CBC out on top in that one at this point. The bottom of that bracket in the other quarterfinal, DeSmet will take on Rockbridge. That game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And Nixa, they fall to Rockhurst tonight, 38-14. So Rockhurst moves on, and they await to see who wins that Liberty North Oak Park game. And we'll check some of those finals as we go. Right now, here real quick, we'll take a look at the soccer matchups here, as we've got to get our pages switched here, and I apologize. But soccer, the state Final Four classes going on in soccer up at Fenton today. As you look at state championship brackets here, we'll start off in Class 1 as Bishop DeBerg today shuts out Maryville 1-0. And again, these are boys soccer scores in the semifinals from earlier today. Bishop DeBerg will play tomorrow at 11 a.m. against Deschênes, who defeated Lakeway 7-1. In the third place contest tomorrow at 10 a.m., Maryville will take on Lakeway. In Class 2, state semifinal soccer, Westminster Christian, they defeated Excelsior Springs 3-0. That earlier today. And Logan Rogersville in penalty kicks wins in overtime 1-0 as they remain perfect on the season. So Logan Rogersville and Westminster Christian will meet for the Class 2 state championship in soccer tomorrow at 4 p.m. The third place contest will be Excelsior Springs and Orchard Farm at 2:30. In Class 3 boys soccer in the Final Four, semifinal action, East Kansas City in one overtime defeats Rockwood Summit 1-0. Ladue Horton Watkins shuts out Springfield Catholic 2-0. Ladue and East Kansas City will play tomorrow at 1:30 for the Class 3 state championship, while Rockwood Summit and Springfield Catholic play for third at noon. In Class 4 boys soccer, semifinal action today. It was Park Hill South defeating Lindbergh 2-0. They move on. They will play Rockhurst Rockhurst 6-0 winners over John Burroughs. That game will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the Class 4 state championship. While the third place game will be Lindbergh taking on John Burroughs. We'll check back here and check up on some of the scores. I've got some scores coming across through Twitter. And we will check that. And as always, hey, we do have a final. CBC defeats Jackson 35-23. And we are joined now by Seneca head football coach Cody Hilburn. And Coach, big win tonight over a very good Ava team, 56-8. Tell us about the contest.
Yeah, you're right. Ava was a really good football team. I thought our guys had a great week of preparation, and we come out and we score, and then they drive right down the field and score on us, and we got a ball game going. And we knew it was going to be a very physical football game, but our hope was that playing in the Big 8 West, prepares us to play those type of football games.
Talk about some of the kids tonight that really played well for the Indians.
Well, I think it starts with our offensive line. We got some young guys up front, only one returner in Brian Bigby, and they presented some difficult fronts for us. And we knew we had to go out and establish our inside run game to make the rest of our offense work. And we did that in the first couple of drives. And, we got some man coverage, and then we were able to push the ball vertical a few times.
What do you feel like right now, this time of the season here, you're going into week 14? What's something right now that you're doing really well as a team? You talked about the offensive line play. Is that something that's improved all year?
Yeah, we knew that was going to be a work in progress. Anytime you have to replace 4 offensive linemen, we kind of knew what we had in our skill guys. We returned our quarterback and our running back and several receivers, and we knew they were going to be solid, and we were going to have to, go through some growing pains with our guys up front. But I think they're playing at a high level right now.
Obviously, some great excitement there in that community. Tell us about the crowd tonight.
Yeah, Seneca is a very special place, and they're always going to support you. But when you get on a run like this, they shut the town down. And, yeah, I think a lot of our fans beat us to the game tonight, waiting on us to get there. And what's cool for our kids is now we get to host a semifinal game. And I think Seneca's only hosted 4 of them ever. To get to play in that caliber of a game at home is going to be pretty special.
And that's no matter who comes out of that, Odessa, St. Pius X. You guys will host.
I believe so. Yes, sir.
What are your plans tomorrow? Are you going to try and get to that game?
No, we're gonna stream it in our office. We're gonna try to get going on some film on them, on both of them in the morning, and just get a general feel for them early in the morning, and then we'll stream their game and figure out who we're gonna get and go to work as soon as the game's over.
You guys come out of tonight relatively healthy for this part of the point of the season?
Yeah, I think you said it for this part of the season. I think everybody's nicked up, but nothing major.
Very good. You guys about home?
Yeah, we're on the bus heading back to Seneca. So 2.5 hour drive, we'll be home.
All right. Well, Coach, I greatly appreciate you being generous with your time all year. Go out and get another win Saturday, and we'll get you back on.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Hey, Coach, thank you. Hey, safe travels.
Right.
God bless.
Thank you. Bye.
Cody Hilburn there, kind enough to join us here on Friday Night Live here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And I just want to, all season long, we've had great response by the coaches, calling in and being part of the show. And I just wanted to say, we've got maybe 1 or 2 more weeks of this. And then we're into basketball but all the listeners on Twitter and people that are viewing on Facebook and YouTube, hey, go to our Facebook page and like us on our Facebook. Then you'll be made aware of any time that we will be scheduling a live event. This is a live event. Also, if you've got an Athlete of the Week nomination, send us an email at MissouriSportsNetwork@gmail.com. Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks does a tremendous job sponsoring that, and they have now for a decade sponsored the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week presented by the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and also Lyona Labor's Local 663, building Missouri and reminding us, hey, drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back here, and we'll run through the scoreboard here a couple more times. You're listening to Friday Night Live on the Missouri Sports Network. Back after these messages.
Imagine a bank that goes where you go, creating seamless solutions for every step in your financial journey, allowing you to manage your money the way you want to, with a banking relationship that makes every day extraordinary. Imagine a world full of possibilities, always within reach. Central Bank. We do banking better.
The Walnut Street Inn is located in the heart of Springfield on historic Walnut Street, just blocks away from the Missouri State Campus, Hammonds Field, Great Southern Arena, and downtown Springfield. The Walnut Street Inn features newly remodeled rooms, breakfast served daily, and a friendly, accommodating staff. The Walnut Street Inn is also a great venue for private events. Book your stay or get more information at walnutstreetinn.com or call 417-864-6346.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Live. And update here, Plattsburgh ball at their own 21. They're down 54-50 with 1:41 to go in the game. So Plattsburgh trying to move on there. Updating just some final. Christian Brothers, CBC did defeat Jackson 35-23 at last report. Liberty North was on top of Oak Park 38-7. St. Vincent defeats Crystal City. And let's see. Yeah. I haven't got the final updated here, but that is final. Hillsboro, at last report, 48-35 on top of Pacific. My goodness, Hannibal's making a run. Here it was 62-39 just a couple of minutes ago. Now it's 62-55. Not sure what the time left is in that game. May try and jump online and see if we can track that down. Seneca 56-8, winners over Ava. Just got done visiting with Coach Cody Hilburn, and they will host that state semifinal game next weekend, no matter who wins that Odessa football game. Blair Oaks defeats Westminster 47-29. North Platte over Windsor 42-6. Webb City, it has gone final. Webb City, they defeat Grain Valley 49-35. It was Rockhurst over Nixa 38-14. Milan defeats Penny 13-12. Live for Life over Hazelwood West, and for some reason I thought that game was scheduled to be played tomorrow. Let me look here. And I'm not seeing Live for Life here. Yeah, I'll try and double check on that. That may be a false score that someone has put out there. I don't even see Live for Life on the schedule. So, hey, we'll try and figure that out as we go along here. But you're listening to the Missouri Sports Network, or you're listening to Friday Night Live on the Missouri Sports Network. Yeah, Live for Life, according to the Misha website, plays Valley Catholic tomorrow at 1 p.m. So not sure, that may have been a false score, or it may have been a score from earlier this season. But they have Live for Life has not played, according to Misha, has not played Hazelwood West at any time during that's a freshman football game. My mistake. So that is a party foul on the scoreboard, guys. I need to read down that better. So anyway, we'll run through here the scores. Let's look at, see if what Misha has updated. Like I said, here we'll go back and we'll start with 8-man football again. Lockwood and Archie will meet tomorrow at 1 p.m. It'll be St. Paul Lutheran and Bramer at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Schuyler County and Worth County will also meet at 1 p.m. tomorrow, and South Holt and Plattsburgh are playing right now, and Plattsburgh just went up 58-54 with 1 minute to go. Plattsburgh will move on to the semifinals if they can hang on for the last 60 seconds, and they will play the winner of Worth County and Schuyler County. Plattsburgh on the season, that will take them to 10-0. 11-0, excuse me. That'll take them to 11-0 here, undefeated. They have played Schuyler County. They won 92-68. And I don't see a Worth County on their schedule. But I'm moving up here into Class 1. Class 1, Marionville and Portageville will meet at Marionville tomorrow at 1 p.m. St. Vincent has already defeated Crystal City today, so they await that winner of Marionville and Portageville for next Saturday. North Platte defeats Windsor, and they move on, and they will play Milan, who defeated Penny 13-12 earlier today in Class 1 action. In Class 2, as I mentioned, Valley Catholic will play Live for Life tomorrow at 1 p.m. Father Tolton and Fair Grove will meet at 2 p.m. Tomorrow. Bowling Green and East Buchanan. East Buchanan, the two-time defending Class 1 state champion. And Lutheran North just went up 70-55 over Hannibal with 2:03 left in the fourth quarter in Class 5 action. Lamar and Lafayette County will play at Lamar tomorrow at 1 p.m. In Class 3, Central Park Hills will play St. Francis Borgia tomorrow at 1 p.m. Westminster Christian and Blair Oaks have played tonight. Blair Oaks coming out on top of that contest 47-15, and they await that winner between Central Park Hills and St. Francis Borgia. Seneca moves on as they defeat Ava 56-8. They're in the semifinal. They will host either Odessa or St. Pius X out of Kansas City next Saturday. And in Class 4, Hillsboro Pacific playing right now. I haven't seen a final there. I'll check that here on Twitter. Jefferson City will travel to McDonald County tomorrow at 1. Nevada goes to Kearney tomorrow at 1 as well. Lutheran North is leading Hannibal right now, 70-55 with 2:03 remaining in the fourth quarter. In Class 5, let's check really quick here on that Hillsboro game. I have not seen a final. Hillsboro with 133 left. 133 left in the fourth. They lead Pacific 48-35. So 48-35. A two-score lead with 133 remaining. Not sure who has the football there in that contest. Once again, we'll run through the finals here. CBC over Jackson, 35-23. Liberty North, I'm assuming that this game has gone finals, 38-7 late in the fourth quarter there. St. Vincent defeats Crystal City. Hillsboro, 48-35 in the fourth over Pacific. Lutheran North, 70-55 over Hannibal late in the fourth. Seneca defeats Ava 56-8. Blair Oaks over Westminster, 47-29. North Platte defeats Windsor, 42-6. Webb City, it's gone final, 49-35 over Grain Valley. Rockhurst defeats Nixa, 38-14. Milan over Penny, 13-12. And those are your finals and updates that we have at this point. We'll wait till all of these games have gone final. I'd hate to jump off the air here before all these games are final. I want you to know who's playing whom next week. Let's see if Misha's updated their site. Before I go on, I want to make sure that you know segments are brought to you by Great Southern Bank. Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. Hey, who are your thoughts? Who are you rooting for? I know it's basketball season in probably 90% of the places across the state of Missouri, but some soccer still yet to be played tomorrow with the classes 1 through 4 state championships on the men's side. We've updated those brackets already here. You can go to our Facebook page and like us. This show will be automatically archived at YouTube on the Missouri Sports Network, or you can go to Scoreboard Guy or Missouri Sports Network on Twitter. It's at Scoreboard Guy or at Missouri_sports. Basketball right around the corner, and it's starting to get a little chilly outside. It's starting to we're getting close to Thanksgiving, less than a week away from Thanksgiving, and then that following week a bunch of high school basketball tournaments will kick off. We'll try and keep you updated on those as well. But right now, we're going to take our second time out here as we move into the latter part of the show here. Won't be with you for the full hour and a half with just the 12 games going on tonight and coaches at a premium, but we do appreciate Cody Hilburn checking in with us on the bus back to Seneca with that quarterfinal trophy in his hand. We'll be back after this.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy CyberCash. Visit ChevyCyberCash.com today.
Imagine a bank that goes where you go, creating seamless solutions for every step in your financial journey, allowing you to manage your money the way you want to, with a banking relationship that makes every day extraordinary. Imagine a world full of possibilities, always within reach. Central Bank. We do banking better.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network here on Friday Night Live. Certainly glad you've tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. Let's see here. We're going to check real quick our Misha scoreboard and see if we've got some things updated there at this point. State football semifinals will be next weekend. The 25th, everyone will play on Saturday, and then the championship games will move to Mizzou, University of Missouri, and all classes 8-man, and then classes 1, 2, and 3 will all be played on that weekend. 8-man football state championship will be November the 30th at 7 p.m. Class 1 state championship will be December the 1st at 3 p.m. Class 2 will be December the 2nd at 3 p.m. So it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And in Class 3, the state championship will be December the 1st at 11 a.m. Class 4 state championship game will be December the 2nd at 11 a.m. Class 5 state championship game in Columbia will be December the 2nd or December the 1st at 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. I'll be okay. And then your Class 6 state championship will wind it down on December the 2nd at 7 p.m. Who do you think is going to make it? You can go to our chat box. You can go to Scoreboard Guy on Twitter or at Missouri_sports on Twitter. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Just went and checked some good numbers tonight. And we'll look here and see if we can't get some of this updated as CBC has moved on. Holy cow, South Holt scores with 4 seconds remaining, and South Holt will defeat Plattsburgh after Plattsburgh threw a touchdown pass. Isaiah Howard, quarterbacking for Plattsburgh, and you know him well from last year during basketball season, putting up some rather gaudy numbers, and decided to play football this year and did the same thing on the football field. But Plattsburgh falls tonight, well, unless they run the kickoff back. So you never know with the amount of points that have been scored here what could happen. But Jackson, they fall to CBC tonight. They move on, and they will play the winner of the DeSmet Jesuit and Rockbridge game, which will be played tomorrow at 1 p.m. in Class 6. Rockhurst moves on after defeating Nixa, and they will likely play Liberty North. That has not been updated yet on Misha yet. Running out of time, Lutheran North now up 70-61, 131 points scored in this contest between Lutheran North and Hannibal. Moving down to Class 5, Cape Central will play Eureka tomorrow at 1 p.m. Cardinal Ritter will play Fort Zumwalt North at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Webb City has already moved on. They defeat Crane Valley, and they will match up with the winner of Elias Catholic and Republic. And no matter who wins that game, Webb City will have to travel, and probably a little bit more familiar traveling to Republic. And what a season Republic has had, defeating Lebanon in that very tough district. And it has gone final. Lutheran North defeats Hannibal 70-61. Hillsborough tonight was leading Pacific 45-28. At last report, they have not updated that on the Misha website. They will move on, and they will play Lutheran North in the semifinal. Next Saturday, Nevada and Kearney will play tomorrow at 1 p.m. in that quarterfinal game, and McDonald County will host Jefferson City tomorrow at 1 p.m. as well. Kind of odd to think, this is McDonald County's first ever quarterfinal football game they host. And McDonald County was a smaller school when I was growing up, but now they're Class 4, and Jeff City was one of the biggest schools in the state. And here's McDonald County in their first ever quarterfinal game, and they get to host Jeff City, one of the most storied programs in the history of the state of Missouri, are the Jeff City Jays. Class 3, Central Park Hills tomorrow will play for St. Francis Borgia. Winner of that will get Blair Oaks as they defeated Westminster Christian tonight. Other side of the bracket, the other quarterfinal, Seneca defeats Ava 56-8, and they will host the winner of the Odessa St. Pius X game. In Class 2, Valley Catholic will play Live for Life tomorrow at 1 p.m. Father Tolton will play Fair Grove at 2 p.m. Bowling Green and East Buchanan. Bowling Green, a team that has put up numbers all season long. And East Buchanan, I believe, is the two-time defending state champion. And we do have a final as South Holt defeats Plattsburgh 60-58. As I mentioned, Bowling Green will play East Buchanan tomorrow at 1 p.m., and the winner there will get the winner of the Lamar-Lafayette County game, and they play tomorrow in Lamar at 1 p.m. in Class 2. And in Class 1, Marionville will play Portageville tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And then the winner of that will get St. Vincent, who defeated Crystal City. On the other side of the bracket, North Platte defeats Windsor, and they will meet Milan next Saturday. in the state. Semifinals, 8-man. We'll see if they've got these updated. Lockwood plays Archie tomorrow at 1. St. Paul Lutheran tomorrow at 1 against Bramer. Schuyler County and Worth County tomorrow at 1. And South Holt moves on as they defeat Plattsburgh, and they await that winner between Worth County and Schuyler County in 8-man football. Let's see if we can get these scores up. I'll run through the scores one more time, the finals that we have. And then, as always, you can go to scoreboardguy.net or MissouriSportsNetwork.com, and all the games from tonight will be updated throughout the evening. And most of them have gone final. We're just waiting on Misha to update them. And we will check Twitter one more time here to see if we've got any more responses here. It is a final as Hillsboro defeats Pacific 48-35. That game just gone final just now. So that game is in the books. No other finals have appeared yet. But we'll run through them one more time here. Christian Brothers defeats Jackson 35-23. Liberty North, I would assume, has defeated Oak Park. That has not been reported as a final yet. Let's refresh this page and see what we can. And nope, it has not been reported as a final. Hillsboro defeats Pacific 48-35. St. Vincent defeats Crystal City as well. Seneca over Ava 56-8. Blair Oaks defeats Westminster 47-29. Was North Platte over Windsor 42-6. Seneca over Ava 56-8. Webb City defeats Grain Valley 49-35. Milan over Penny 13-12. Rockhurst, they defeat Nixa 38-14. Lutheran North over Hannibal 70-61. So that is your scoreboard tonight. Just 12 games on the docket, and we certainly appreciate everybody tuning in. And I apologize. It's we've got 12 games. It's hard to do an hour-and-a-half show. So, hey, just stay right here at Scoreboard Guy on Twitter, at Missouri_sports on Twitter, and we will, maybe we'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll be live for a little bit at Arrowhead Sports Cards tomorrow around 6 o'clock. Go a little live, go down there, trade some cards. Also, thanks to Central Bank of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, the Bank of Billings. Bank of Billings established 1888, the oldest bank in Christian County. The Bank of Billings. Also presented by Bambinos. And don't forget, we're putting out some information here. The Tip-Off Club, the 65th year of the Tip-Off Club, Springfield area Tip-Off Club now, will begin on Monday, the 27th of November. Not this coming Monday, but next Monday. And we invite everyone to come out, hear from the coaches at the college, high school level from not only Springfield Public Schools, but surrounding schools. We have Willard Republic, Ash Grove, Sparta Spokane, Nixa Ozark, Republic, Willard, Bolivar, Buffalo has been there, Marshfield, Stratford, Fairgrove, all part of it. So come out and we'll try and get some more information out on that, on who's going to make appearances when. We do know that Missouri State University will be there, either Coach Ford or an assistant coach, provided that they're not on the road. Also, BBC talked to Coach Darren Minders today. They will be in attendance. Also talked to Coach Bert Capel at Evangel, and they will be there. And Jury, I'm assuming, will be there as well. Got to send an email out. So anyway, hey, keep right here on the Missouri Sports Network. You've been watching Friday Night Live at Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And don't forget, if you have an Athlete of the Week nomination, sponsored by Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, email us at MissouriSportsNetwork@gmail.com, or if you've got a Team of the Week nomination, send us Liuna, Labor's Local 663, Team of the Week. Send us an email at MissouriSportsNetwork@gmail.com. Hope everyone has a safe night. Stay warm. And as always, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Good night, everybody.